Well, hello everyone. This is Dan from One Man Book Club. Let's talk about Kate Morton, shall we? Kate Morton is one of my favorite authors. This is Homecoming, her latest. You can almost say that if you've read one Kate Morton book, you've read them all, but you can't. You can't say that. If you can safely expect from a Kate Morton book a few things. You can safely expect a few specific things. Like you can expect a mystery to solve. You can expect a dual timeline story. You can expect a family tragedy to uncover. You can expect beautiful writing. You can expect England, Australia, or both. You can expect thinking you've solved the puzzle and then realizing there's way more. And you can expect satisfying endings. These are the ingredients. But Kate Morton is an author. No matter how many times she mixes these same ingredients together, the story she bakes is unique. And I thought Homecoming was one of her best. It's the story of a struggling young journalist living in London who gets the call. There's been an accident. Return home to Australia. Grandma, loved by all, and the one who raised you has had an accident. But our hero's not worried. It's time for a fresh start anyway, and a trip home won't be so bad. Grandma is going to be fine. She always is. But this time she's not. And in her delirium, she lets spill some nuggets of family mystery that lead our journalist along branches of her family tree she didn't even know existed. We get scandal, mental illness, tragedy, murder. I loved following this main character on her journey of family enlightenment. These mysteries were fun to solve. The settings were as much of a character as the humans were too. Rural Australia in the 1950s and modern Australia in the 2010s. They came alive for me in just that way that Kate Morton is able to do. The times and places became an integral piece of the puzzle. And as always, I loved the dual time streams that Kate Morton is so famous for. This time around, there was another element of interesting. There's a book within a book here. And if you're a true book nerd, then that might have just given you goosebumps. As the two times begin to merge, and as the book within the book comes to an end, the mystery slowly comes together, and you are going to be certain, I promise, you're going to be certain that you have it all figured out, only to turn the page and realize that the layers of this mystery have layers of their own, and the end doesn't become clear until the end. There are no content concerns. Other than length, it's almost 600 pages, and some reviewers say that the story kind of drags and doesn't need to be so long, but it was fine. I thought it was fine, but there is that. The story is pretty complex too, especially the dual timelines and all the different pieces. So anyway, that's the only maybe concern. The sensitive topics include death, tragedy, murder, infidelity, parental abandonment, postpartum depression. Advanced 14-year-olds should be able to handle this one just fine, but officially I'll say best for 16 and up. This was a fun one, guys. Happy reading.